LEGO Star Wars has a sticker problem, at least I personally think so, and in this video I'm going to explain exactly why I feel this way. Now the idea for this video, this discussion, came about from the video I did where I talked about the lack of dual molded legs within the $1,000 Ultimate Collector Series Death Star, and my reaction to the interviews that the designers of the set did, kind of talking about the elements and where they were allocated and things like that. What I didn't totally expect from that video was in the about 730 comments, at least at the time of me making this video, were so many people airing out their frustrations about the stickers being included in that set. And I'll throw up some of the comments related to stickers that I got on that video. Yeah, that's a lot of them, and I definitely do agree. There are way too many stickers in the UCS Death Star. I personally could live with there being some stickers, but a lot of those elements just should have been printed for $1,000, and 50 stickers in total is just way too many, in my opinion, for that set. But the whole point to the discussion that I'm making in this video and wanting just to bring about a conversation about within the LEGO Star Wars fan community is that I feel like there is a greater issue when it comes to stickers, and it's not whether LEGO should or shouldn't be including them within sets, but it's that I personally feel like for the past handful of years at least, the quality of the stickers that we are getting in sets has just not been good enough, and it can actually make these sets, in my opinion, look a lot worse because the quality can be so bad. And I'm going to get into some examples of where these stickers really hurt how the set looks and just don't add value for your money at all. The first set that I want to look at as an example is the UCS Razor Crest, one of my favorite LEGO Star Wars sets ever, because you can just tell the designers put so much love and effort and attention to detail into this thing, because the build is truly exceptional, except for the stickers that are on the exterior being the main issues here. You have this beautiful yellow striped detail that runs alongside the Razor Crest done in brick built form, and it looks great until you get to the sticker, and it's just such a jarring contrast between the gray of the sticker and the gray of the brick. They're supposed to be the exact same color. You're really only supposed to notice the yellow that's being placed on for the sticker, but instead the entire piece looks discolored because the grays just clearly, to me, do not match, and they're not even close. And the end result actually just makes the Razor Crest look cheap, and naturally your eyes are going to be drawn to this bright yellow detailing on the build, so then it just draws your eyes more to the fact that these are stickers and it's not like a printed piece or anything, and the end result it just makes it look cheap. And then sure, there's a whole other issue on the top of the Razor Crest where you have more of these horribly mismatched stickers, where I tried my best to line them up and I didn't do it perfectly. And then too, because your eyes are more drawn to it, yeah, it doesn't look that great because I didn't do a 100% perfect job. So that's obviously another issue in and of itself, that had these pieces have been printed, they'd have been lined up perfectly every single time for everyone. But at least if the stickers grays had matched to the brick that you're placing them on, it would have looked so much better at the very least. But to me, this is something that every time I look at the Razor Crest, I just kind of think, ugh, that kind of sucks. The Jango Fett and AT-AT driver helmets are also ones where the sticker quality to me was just extremely disappointing. Not only with the Jango Fett helmet, you have just the absolute pain of a time placing all of these lines around the entire top part of the helmet, but the color is extremely noticeable again, how it is just not the same color as the brick. And it's the only flaw in the Jango Fett helmet is just these stickers. If they were printed, it would have been a 10 out of 10 helmet set easily. The AT-AT driver helmet again has a lot of stickers providing a lot of detail. Luckily, the Imperial logos on the top are printed, but the striped stickers like run down the middle and then on the sides and the back, everything else is just not color matched really well at all. So it just makes the set, again, on display, not look that good. And then for another more recent release, we have the Battle of Fallujah Separatist MTT, a build that I actually really do like a lot. I think it looks so cool. The front dish piece that's printed looks fantastic, but then you just have the opposite when it comes to the stickers, like the primary sensors or eyes on the very top of the MTT. That gray just doesn't match at all. And then same thing with the Separatist logos on the sides. Again, the gray just doesn't match, and it clearly stands out as a sticker, which is very disappointing because I do think this build otherwise looks really, really awesome. With the UCS Jango Fett Slave 1, we have these stickers that are on the bottom of the windshield piece, which are there to provide the correct shaping. However, to me at least, it's pretty noticeable that the white of the sticker doesn't match up to the white of any of the pieces that are surrounding it. It's all supposed to look like one solid piece, and to me, it just does not at all. You just notice, oh yeah, that's a sticker, because you can tell the white just doesn't match any of those other pieces. And while we are talking about the UCS Jango Fett Slave 1, let's just bring up how fun it was to place all of those stickers on the seismic charge that's in the back of the build. That's something that I just really think LEGO should have printed to make sure it lined up and looked really good, because that just was not a fun building experience at all when it came to doing these stickers for the seismic charge. So I just wanted to take a little bit of time and dive into a few different examples from my collection in detail, just to make sure the point I'm trying to make about these stickers, and in my opinion, how they really just don't match the colors that they're trying to be placed on at all. I just wanted to make sure that I spent some time and went over some examples in a little bit of detail for you guys. Now, what also confuses me is LEGO's consistency between what things they will and won't print for sets. Take the Acclimator and the Invisible Hand. Both of them are from the Starship Collection. Both of them are currently on shelves, and both of them have what you would call two elements on each side of the build that would be up for either being printed pieces or stickers. The Acclimator gets all printed pieces, and it looks absolutely fantastic. The Invisible Hand on the other side gets stickers. They're a lot more of a pain to put on because they're generally smaller than what you would get for the Acclimator, and they're on curved pieces. And then to boot, the color matching between the grays is not that brilliant. So you get two wildly different experiences between sets within even the same subline within LEGO Star Wars that are both currently on shelves. All printed pieces, they all look great with the Acclimator. All stickers, a pain to put on, and don't look that great with the Invisible Hand. Like, that just does not make sense to me at all. You think LEGO would just print all of them, considering these are supposed to be mini display sets. That's what they are. Make them look as good as possible for a more premium line. I will say, thank God, at least LEGO is now printing all of the display plaques compared to the stickers that we used to get. That is certainly a step that LEGO did in the right direction. That was long overdue, though. They should have done that a lot sooner, in my opinion, than they actually did. But at least that's a change we have seen. But I do think there needs to be more done in that direction. And while for the most part I don't mind stickers in sets, there are certainly examples of when the building experience is very hurt by LEGO giving you stickers over printed pieces, like the duel on Peridia, which I filled up with a lot more characters just to make it kind of an overall cool little display piece from the Ahsoka show. But all of the yellow lines on the floor, everything in fact with this set, are stickers, and placing those yellow lines on the floor was such a brutal process. If you don't line it up perfectly, it just is not going to look good at all. And this is a great example, I think, of when LEGO really should have printed pieces for a set like this, when you have to really line something up absolutely perfectly. And two, for the floor at least, they only would have needed two separate elements and then just print a ton of them, a straight line and a quarter circle line. That's it for the floor. They just needed to have those two elements printed and make a ton of them. And then, sure, you know what, even if the pieces for the pillars were stickers, they don't look that bad and were, at least in my opinion, easier to line up than the ones on the floor. But this was not a fun building experience at all, and I really wish LEGO would have given us all printed pieces for this set, because it just ruins the fun, for me at least, with this build. It just became just this tedious, painful process that I just couldn't wait to be done with. And one other thing that made sticker color matching a lot more of a non-issue is when LEGO would use more transparent stickers instead of just having them all be a solid color. And I don't have a ton of sets that really utilized transparent stickers readily accessible, but with the UCS Republic gunship and then the 2009 ATT, you have some transparent stickers, which, yes, there were issues with them as well. If you got any little hair or dust pieces underneath the stickers, they then would show through the sticker, which which is maybe why LEGO moved away from them. But then we kind of traded one issue, in my opinion, for a different one. And at least to me, I would rather have the stickers be transparent and have to be a lot more careful avoiding dust than just placing them on and the color matching not be where I would want it to be. So just something else around this whole conversation that I definitely could not leave out of this video is that we used to have transparent stickers that, to me, looking at them, I think they looked better. So I clearly think that LEGO has a pretty big problem when it comes to the quality of their stickers, but the intention behind this video isn't just for me to say that I think LEGO stickers suck at times. It's to help bring about change, help aid in the discussion, and bring another voice to it to then hopefully see LEGO make some changes based on this feedback from the community and help see them just improve their quality with the stickers in this case. I love LEGO Star Wars, I mean, quite obviously. I want to see it succeed. I want to see it be the best version of itself that it can be, and I want to see the community be in a really good place. And I do think it's unacceptable that when I plan on going and buying the $650 Ultimate Collector Series Venator, that I'm going into that purchase knowing that the stickers are going to suck. They're not going to be color matched to the rest of the build. We've seen that in other reviews and other videos people have made, and people actually make third-party replacement pieces for those stickered pieces so that you actually get something that looks good on display. I definitely think that that is unacceptable, that LEGO standards have fallen to that level. Clearly, if that's what they are producing, they are fine with it. I haven't seen LEGO actually come out and address the quality of the sticker color matching. Personally, I've never seen anything like that. So if that's the product they're producing, that to me means that that is the standard that they are okay with. And to me, that is personally unacceptable. So I wanted to come on and make this video and talk about things and aid in the discussion and help give LEGO some feedback and hopefully see them make these changes. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, a bit of a rant / different discussion for the channel, but I want to make some of these videos as well and not just be someone who strictly makes LEGO Star Wars reviews. So if there are any other things you want to see me talk about, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as it's the best way to support the LEGO Star Wars videos that I make. And until the next video, you guys take care. As always, my name is Justin, and I'll see you guys on the next LEGO Star Wars video on Obi-Wan Studios.